Hey Pisces, how you doing? Welcome to his Soul Vine. I hope everything's going great. Love that you're here today. So let's check in with the energies and see what is going down. We've got we sent out the energy update, so I'm not sure if you've received that. Those who are subscribed to our free membership, there's a lot of cool things happening this week. We've just had Neptune go direct. Yeah. So we've shared all that information, a bunch of like Venus and Mercury and Capricorn and all these other things. So if you want to be a part of that or get access to that, because that's where we share it all, it's the first link below. As mentioned as well, Pisces, if you're not aware, we are doing all zodiac signs now, which means that you get to check out all your sun, moon, and rising here, because I know a lot of you have been asking for it. So it's here, it's happening. So feel welcome to check those out. They all are out for the week now. So let's just connect in and see what's going on for you and how we can support your journey. A lot of fourth chakra, fifth chakra energy. So something's going on with the chakras right now. So what does Pisces need to know and how it can support their journey? Thank you, Spirit. Well, the center is family, like Four of Wands energy. So that's very nice. Okay. We've got strategy, woman holding a heart. Let's get a couple more. And then we'll look at the challenge or the influence, the outcome. And then we'll get some angel answers for you. Pisces, this is looking good. Let me scoot these down. Okay. So, as I mentioned, we've got Pisces. We've got patience, fifth chakra, which is Archangel Gabriel, which is your throat chakra. We've got fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, which is your heart space. We've got envy, happy family, strategy, woman holding a heart, which is you, daughter romance, yin, yang. So something's balancing out. Oh, I feel like there's a conversation, a heartfelt conversation that's potentially going to be coming in. Maybe it's something that you've been waiting for a while. Maybe it was something that you thought may never happen. But this is a divinely led time with this patience energy. There's something about timing that's really relevant. This is also like the Wheel of Fortune energy. So something is shifting forward here for you, Pisces. We're also seeing here the envy energy. So I do feel someone's coming from a little bit of a lack position, lack thinking, like things are bright and sweet outside, but for some reason their inner world doesn't look at things that way. It's like they want something, they're trying to create something in their life, but they're not willing to do the work. So I don't know who that is that you're dealing with here. But at the center of it, like I said, is the Four of Wands, which is getting to a connected place, this deep desire to be somewhere with the things that matter most to you. And it's very focused around that family life or creating that family life on what that future looks like for you. In addition, we've got strategy, woman holding a heart. When we kind of connect with these two, I feel like something needs to be recalibrated or reassessed or re-looked at. On how you can work towards getting to this more heartful place. And respectfully, Pisces, I know this is vice versa, but I think this is the person you're dealing with. They need to figure out how can they work with you to make whatever this is more connected, or how do you guys work together to kind of release this closed off space with this daughter romance energy. So something is unlocking here. In the heart space, we can see that this is also core to this situation. But what I like is it's moving to the yin yang energy. So either two people or a connection that's meant to be together, but importantly, something that needs to be balanced out. So this is pretty awesome energy with the evolution of this. I think it's just been a long time coming, whatever this is, whoever you're calling in, whatever it is that you're seeking. So you might be dealing with a little bit of a troubled soul right now. that needs to work through something, and hence why it's taking some time, the right conversations coming on in, that's coming from a heart-centered place. I feel someone may have been a little bit closed off or a little quiet for a while, and that could be the reason they're dealing with their own shit. Let's have a look at the influence here and what we need to know for you, Pisces. What's the influence for our Pisces? Nice. We've got Angel of Love and Blossoming Abundance. So that with whatever shift is happening or whatever connection is coming in, that's really a powerful force for you and for them. Like I said, something shifting here and something softening. And I really like that for you, because what it's allowing to do is everyone's heart here to open up and be and really witness what's going on, and to really give it in a place that's going to, like I said, I feel bring the best out of you, bring the best out of them, or whatever this dynamic or situation is that you're dealing with. Things are opening, gates are opening. And I'm not talking, look, for some of you, this could be a very old connection, but I feel for a lot of you this is a relevant one that's in your space and in your energy right now. So please don't create a story that is not there. You'll know if this person is in your vortex right now that has been potentially quiet, is maybe a little bit down, a little bit out, that there's been maybe some conflict in conversations from the heart, and finally things are starting to be spoken about to be able to work on and shift this. Maybe again, this could be a new energy that you've just met as well. So you're going to know what your situation is, but this is not about something that is dead and old and gone in the hopes that, hey, magic come up. Could be a very small percentage, but I'm not feeling that vibe. Okay. So let's have a look at the outcome and what you need to know, and then we'll go a bit deeper to see what messages this energy has for you. Thinking woman. Can we get one more, Spirit? Thank you. Another chakra energy, which is first chakra, Archangel Michael, which is your root chakra. Metatron, sixth chakra. Wow, your chakras are all happening here. And then you got daughter, personal healing and happiness. If you've checked out their December read, you know there's some evolution happening throughout this month where things are just opening up a little, which was nice, and starting to see things shift and just become more welcoming instead of this little bit of difficulties here and there, the bumps that have been hard bumps and then a bit more bumps. So Pisces, this is looking really good. When we connect with this outcome, I am going to dive in deeper, but just having a look here, we can see things are getting more secure. I think people are really thinking about how to show up, what they need to do in terms of making their vision more connected and healing what needs to be healed here. So let's dive in a little bit deeper and see what this patience energy is about. Yeah. So it could be someone really deciding here with the Seven of Cups what it is that they want, or how do they fulfill also their place of happiness, having discernment, feeling in their heart that this is the right thing, or what the right thing is next. Whether this is you deciding, them deciding, there's something here about a decision, but I feel like this is about someone contacting you is what I feel is happening. But again, I mean, at the end of the day, you have a decision whether you want to participate or not, or if it's something that you want to engage in. So we have got fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel, which is talking about, communication, like I said. And then you've got the Queen of Pentacles energy. So I'm taking this as someone communicating. I think they just, you versus them, you and them, is just getting to a place that feels nurtured again, that feels cared for again, that feels alive again, and kind of lifting each other up to that space. And I think the only way to do it is kind of with those words of affirmation and that communication that can really be supportive to each other. I don't know, for some of you too, if you're looking to pursue something to really build on your own way of creativity, your own projects or something of that nature. Maybe that's where you're choosing to focus more, is on those things rather than this conversation or this situation. But there's something that you're looking at that you're also, I feel, in question of that path forward, kind of what is next. We know that security is a big part. We know that being able to speak your truth is a big part, as well as the depths of how your heart feels too. So the fourth chakra, you've got the Magician energy. So this is very much talking about what you want to manifest, what you want to bring in this world for yourself. And it's connected to this heart space of yours. There's something deep that you feel. There's something deep that you want to connect to. But importantly to that, you want to give to that, but you also want to receive that energy in return, not just a one-way depleted access, So whatever it is that you've been focusing on or calling in, I can see that this is going to be interesting to see where it goes or what comes in, because I feel you're on the right path here, Pisces. And this is what I'm talking about with this envy energy. Whoever this is or whoever's showing up right now, you're in this space, like lifting up, being supportive, waiting for this thing to manifest, which I can see that you are. But then there's something here about someone not giving, but wanting it all. And I find that a really interesting concept. I've had conversations sometimes with people, and it's a bit of a reality check for them. It's like they want certain things from people or have expectations of people, but they're not doing it themselves, or they're not showing up that way. And I'm like, well, what do you expect? Some people are just really good at giving and giving and giving and giving. And some people are really good at taking. But I think if you are expecting things of people and not willing to show up in that way yourself, I just think that's a bit ludicrous, to be honest. So Page of Cups, envy. Yeah, someone's just not giving a whole bunch to something emotionally or care. And I feel like that's a big part here. I think, like I said, someone is looking at something as not enough or from a lack perspective. Like, it's beautiful out there, but I'm going to sit in here miserable. I could be a part of that, but I'm going to sit here and make things miserable. I don't know who that is or why they're doing it, but good luck to them. I don't think that's going to be too fun for them to be there, but they've got the potential to change this or shift this. I guess the eyes with the beholder at the end of the day on what they see and their perspective, right? 9 of Wands, happy family. So we can see here that someone is truly standing up for this like family, this belief in family, this belief in a certain path and direction that they want and the desire. And I like whoever is standing here. And if this is you, Pisces, I think that's great. Standing for something that you believe in, even in the hardships, even in the hard times, that takes a lot of strength and takes a lot of courage. So if that's something that you're doing and have this belief, desire, wanting to manifest, knowing what you're made for, whatever that looks like, that you're calling in, I love it. It's really great energy, because on the other side of it are a lot of beautiful things. So strategy, we've got the Devil. For some of you, you might just be thinking too hard how to make something work or what you should be doing. I'm just getting right now to take a breath. The strategy, if any strategy, is focusing on what it is that you desire that makes you feel better and makes you feel more powerful and makes you feel more alive. Self-focus is incredibly important when anything may be challenging or anything, may be like, how do I attain those something? If you have a goal, something you desire, focusing on what other people are doing doesn't get the result. Focusing on what you can do and how you can show up and what you can assert in your energy will make the most massive difference. But if you're really thinking about what someone else's plan is, what they're doing, hey, there's nothing wrong if you're in some form of competition, but that strategy or that maneuvering usually is a natural thing that happens. I feel this is more so allowing people to be, letting things go and allowing things to kind of evolve as they need to. But again, the way that happens and the way that things become more attractive is when you're like totally crushing it and you're doing your thing. And sometimes you recognize that one thing that you once wanted, I'm actually quite good without it. So you're going to evolve through this, but I think there's an important part too. This is Capricorn energy, and I find this interesting as well. Just another thing that's flagging, because there's Mercury and Capricorn coming up. While going retrograde and talking about the shadow, I try not to worry too much about Mercury retrograde. I usually shout out or get frustrated is when, something freaking with my computer or some shit. But it's a come and go thing. And I try not to worry about it or too much, and allow the universe to work and flow. But what I feel is, in some regard, this is also potentially powering up as well, because it can be quite business energy, but there's a fine line of driving too much ego to get the result. So just be mindful of that, of if you are building a strategy for something, to acquire something, to produce something, that you're keeping level headed, but it's really important sometimes that we've got to tap into our alter ego. Just try and do it from the most healthiest state that you can do. And remember that you can make good choices and still get what you want. Okay. Woman holding a heart, what do we need to know? Page of Swords. So someone is definitely looking here or wanting to communicate with you. I don't know. I feel like someone is kind of watching you right now, or what you're doing here. You're very much Piscean energy, woman holding a heart. That's like a Queen of Cups energy. Yeah. So I just feel someone's kind of reflecting on the past here. And the reason I'm saying the past is just the way that this Page of Swords is looking, the same as this Page of Cups is looking. I think at some point in time, this energy, and whoever this is with this page, maybe a little bit younger or a little bit more immature in the way they think. They could be immature spiritually or immature on a mental level in terms of the growth, the spiritual growth, or the spiritual understanding, or the depths of, certain things. They could be super intelligent in one area of their life, but when it comes to, maybe a relationship or having conversations that get the win-win results, when it comes to you or this situation, it's like they're not fully equipped. But furthermore, what I feel is that there is some person right now that's kind of looking at what you're doing to figure out how to come in next or approach next regarding a situation. But there is a lot of self-reflection in the past, or what's transpired, or what's happening, it seems. Door to romance. These three fell out. Strength, 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. So things may not be going too crash hot right now, but I do think, like I said, something's softening here. You're being asked to maintain strength here in whatever that is. Even if you're feeling a little bit out in the cold, even if you're thinking things are a bit quiet, or even if you're questioning your own sense of worth, again, you're standing and believing in something. And I know sometimes we can get doubts and things waver, but whatever this is that you're wanting to pursue, this could be true, like full romance that you're focusing on in terms of love. This could also be something that you've wanted to pursue for a long time regarding your purpose, but you've been kind of shut off to it from a heart space, maybe because concern of timing, disappointment in the time frame it's taken, questioning, your own, like, can you pull it off? Maybe a little bit of imposter syndrome. And there's something here that I feel like you're ready to shine, and you're ready to push through whatever this block has been that's kept you in a place of kind of withdrawal. So what I feel is happening is that you're very focused and know the potential here for something that you've stood for and where this can go. There's some realization here, and understanding, I think, with yourself, with your faith, and we can see that there's something here that is going to transform or really, get to that place of the 10 of Pentacles on what that means for you. So yin yang, we have got the 3 of Pentacles. So it seems like, someone's coming together here to work together, to come together, to collaborate. I don't know if you're getting support as well. But for some of you, if this is work related, okay, like I said, that's a project or something important of value to you, I can definitely see here that whatever's coming together is coming together nicely. The right people, the right energy, the right talent, the right skills, everything's just going to flow. So this is very much flow energy. If this is in regards to a relationship, I think, you're finally going to have conversations. I don't know if you're going to have support from someone particular, because sometimes this can be someone coming in who's an expert to help rebuild. But I do feel that whatever this is a very supportive energy for things to come together as you've been seeking, Pisces. Angel of Love, what do we need to know here? We have got the Queen of Wands and Blossoming Abundance. What do we need to know? What do we need to know about Blossoming Abundance? We've got Page of Wands. Interesting, we've got a Queen of Wands and a Page of Wands. So if you can hear those sirens, I've been hearing a lot of sirens lately. What I just feel here with this Angel of Love and Queen of Wands, it's interesting that there's a lot of Queen energy out here. You got Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, you've got the Queen of Cups as well. There's something here that I think you're learning, Pisces, what energy you need to bring to pursue your goals, to pursue your passion, to feel grounded in yourself. And I mean, you are a mutable sign, you know, being the 12th of the zodiac, you've got something really special about you that you can transform and flow as you need to. You're probably very dynamic, and that's what makes you very attractive. People like it that you have lots of different talents, a lot of different experiences, and usually conversations with you are very intriguing and make people curious because of the way that you show up, your energy, and everything else. And I feel here there's something or a way that you're being looked at right now, and you're just stepping into your own with this Angel of Love. I don't know if this is more you focusing on you, your love for life, your love and passion for something, and going after it. But what I can see here with this Blossoming Abundance and Page of Wands, something is building, and we've got a building block or a building foundation. So there is going to be communication and understanding here around something that has depth and meaning to you. So if you've been setting something, you know, on fire, paying attention to it, putting energy into it, we can start seeing that communication is arriving and opportunities are arriving. You might even feel like you're getting people that are coming to you or wanting to connect to you that may not be as experienced, and hence why they look up to you and they see that you can be a really beautiful and driving force for whatever it is that they also are desiring to create in their life. They feel you bring a lot of light, a lot of energy, whoever this is. So I don't know if this is like people that you work with, if this is someone in your family, if this is a person that you were once connected to is coming, like I said, coming back around. They're just coming back around from, you know, I'm saying immature energy just purely because I think that they're trying to pretend they've got it together, but you know that they don't because of their behavior or the way things have been. But someone I feel finally wants to try and connect with you and rebuild again. And whoever's coming in, whether this is clients, whether this is a potential love interest, or just someone that you're dealing with that is younger than you, that you may nurture, you know, whether it's a child or a sibling or someone in your family or workplace, is just, this is a nice energy, a curious energy, and we can see things are just going to continue to grow here, whatever that is. The thinking woman, we've got Six of Swords. So again, I can see this contemplation of how do I get to a place and work towards just shit being calm, that getting to a place that I'm making a difference, I'm going in a direction that makes sense, that goes with the flow kind of energy. I like the Six of Swords very much for that. I also like it because it's exploring, it's taking a new path, recognizing a new path is needed to get to a place. If it's not a new path, it's a new thinking and approach towards something, right? That you can get creative with and go and explore more, but do it in a place that's coming from a bit more peace rather than in a place that's like the battle. So this is a good thing, whatever this contemplation or consideration that's happening with this thinking woman. Sixth chakra, you've got the Two of Wands. So this is like really getting connected to your vision or to your desires here around what it is that you're trying to get to, Pisces. And I think a part of it we know is about decision making, about what it is that you want, what excites you, what lights you up, where you feel the love and feel like you're not judged, you know, with the love, that you're accepted for who you are and how you are. And I feel that for some part of this, that there's something here where you're really connecting into what that vision for your life is. And it's come up multiple times this week about that. So I'm not sure if you're getting downloads or information or some form of communication that's making sense here for you. On what to do or where to go next. The first chakra with Archangel Michael, you have got the Ace of Swords. So with this Ace of Swords energy, this is getting clarity on what you need to do to rebuild, because this chakra is the root chakra. So this is where our safety, security, stability, financial growth, I look at this as Maslow's hierarchy of law. Did I say that right? Maslow's law of hierarchy. Yes. I'm like, did I say that back to front? But basically saying the first thing that we need as part of our survival is to feel safe, secure in our environment, and usually have shelter over our head. And that's what this first chakra energy is. When that's out of balance, a lot of the time we're coming from a place of fear, or we're coming from a place of lack, which we can see there. So whoever this is, whether this is you or someone else that you're dealing with, we can see that there's going to be some communication, some clarity around whatever is next here. But what I love is that as you come through, you've got daughter, personal healing, and happiness. So you've got King of Pentacles, the Hierophant energy, and Justice. So whoever this earth energy is, could be Taureau, Virgo, Capricorn again. But in saying that, there's something here about a commitment, about spiritual development. But in addition to things balancing out, things coming to a place that is clear, that is understood, that's kind of been delivered in a way that's just going to bring things back to this place of, I feel, ease. That's what I'm getting from this energy. It's more grounded in approach. It's more spiritually connected in approach. But there's some form of commitment or contract here, which I feel is an agreement, right? And that can be agreement in marriage. It could be an agreement in a relationship, could be agreement with a boss or a workplace. But there's something here that I feel is finally committing to healing and happiness. And whether that's one for self or people choosing to do this together, I think that's really going to be deciding on each other's factors. So let's get you an angel card to see what else you need in your message for yourself. So feel welcome to choose 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So connect in on what you need to know right now. So innocence is number 1. Beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. It's interesting. I'm getting a little bit of like anger in this energy, and it could be coming from this envy place. So I don't know if this is like, I feel this message may be like reversed, understanding, looking at this from someone else's perspective that also gives you the peace. Does that make sense? So this is very much for you, but I feel this is relating to a situation and allowing to look at another person who's going through something, through hurts, through anger, that, because it does say anger. Interesting. I just, there's something here that someone is, I feel, depleted and hurt, which probably is the underlying thing when it comes to anger. Like, how can they disassociate from that, or how can you support in that, helping that as well? Number 2, go for it. Your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path, as it will take you very far indeed. I like it. So wherever you're going and whatever you're doing, this is looking mighty fine. We welcome that. We receive that. Number 3, joy. Joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible level. And we can see this. We can see your energy of really trying to focus on the feel good, on connecting in. We can see a little bit here at some point in time, there's like the concern or the overload focus, but ultimately we do see the transformation here and things balancing out, which I feel a lot is around softening the heart space and just being a little open. And as the unconditional love flows in for you and for others, we definitely see here something truly blossoming and healing happening, happiness coming forth. So, enjoy the journey, Pisces. I know I wish it was just always shiny and rosy. There are some days that you just get hit, in emotionally or spiritually. We are going to get through this together. Appreciate you being here. If you feel connected and you haven't liked or subscribed, please do. We appreciate hearing from you. Have a great afternoon, day, night, wherever you are. Bye now.